Welcome to part 3 of questions and answers for Julia Accetta's journey. If you missed the first 2 parts, no worries. I will include them in the description. So be sure to check those out. I will not go into any back history of my journey to save time. Check out part 1 and part 2 for the back history. So let's just jump right in. Andrew from Florida asks, all of your travel destinations, fun, exotic, and just overall wowza. I love that word, Andrew. What has been some of the most challenging aspects of your traveling around? The most challenging was when excuse me, I just woke up. The most challenging was when I left the States in 2019, and my first place was Indonesia. Those first 3 months were extremely challenging for me. I was homesick, very much homesick. I cry every day. I thought about coming home every day. I was depressed every day. I was anxious every day. And so, my living conditions were not suitable for what I wanted. When I say that, I'm talking roaches in the house, ants infestation in my bathroom, rats in the house, bloodstained sheets on the bed and the sheets, which were not my bloodstained sheets. And if you're a woman, you know exactly what that means. So it was an extremely depressing living environment for me. Plus, just those first 3 months were extremely challenging. Not speaking the language. I was living in a non-English speaking town, very conservative non-English speaking town. And then I found Bali. So it got better for me because I was able to escape. So I think that those are the most challenging. That was definitely the most challenging. And, I seriously, you guys, thought about coming home. And had I come home, I wouldn't be in my 4th year. So I do believe that there is a reason for everything. There is a reason I went through that adversity. There's a reason why I chose to stay and not go back home. And it's not up to me to figure out that reason. It's just up to me to accept the reason, to embrace the reason, to, keep fulfilling my purposes, well, plural, because I don't believe we only have one purpose in life. I believe we have many, many purposes in life, to fulfill those purposes in life. Next question, I'm going to save that one later. Sorry, Jenny with a G. Your question will be one of the last questions. Kim from Florida. She always asks many good questions. I remember in my first segment of Julia Accetta's Journey Questions and Answers back in 2013, she asked really thought out questions. So thank you, KK, for asking your thought out questions. Okay. What is the sand like on the beaches of Florida? Question 1. Question 2, what is your current living situation? Renting, owning, condo, house, etc. What airline has been the best to travel with? And what are a couple of new places you hope to travel in 2023? Okay, Kim. So what is the sand like on the beaches in Florida? I was talking about going home to Florida. So, okay, let me start over. What is the sand like in the beaches of Thailand? Kim, much like Florida, the sand in the beaches of Thailand differs. So if you're in Florida and you go to the East Coast, it's different from the sand in, the Tampa Bay area. So the sand in Thailand, I have been to beaches where it's very, very shelly, lots of shells, like broken, sharp shells. I have been to beaches in Thailand where it's all rocks, little rocks, pebbles, rocks, big rocks, giant rocks, little rocks. The sand is, some places in Thailand, the sand is more coarse than other places in Thailand. There's a lot of places though in Thailand where the sand is like powder, whether it be powder white sand or powder beige sand, just soft and powdery. I know that the waters like around Phuket, it's so incredibly soft. And you guys, being on this journey and, having the inner journey that I've also been experiencing, I tend to see deeper, smell deeper. My senses seem more heightened. So, when I'm in the waters, like in Phuket, the water just feels so soft and so smooth, and like soft water in Florida versus unsoft water and non-soft water in Florida. So if you're a Floridian, you know what I'm talking about. So it really, the sand just differs wherever we are in Thailand. I've been to beaches where I had to wear water shoes because it was just so rocky and so shelly. What is my current living situation? I currently am living in a condo in central Bangkok. I rent this condo from an owner, and that's my current living situation. I broke down some figures in case you're interested. My current condo is about 43 square meters, which is about 463 square foot if you're American. My rent, and I'm in the central Bangkok, you guys. I have it's a 30, skyscraper building, fitness room, a swimming pool, security. It's a gated community. My rent is $412 a month. My electric bill is at the highest, $24 a month. My water bill at the highest is $2.35 a month. My first year living in Thailand, I was living in the outskirts of Bangkok in the suburbs, and my rent was half the price. It was about $200 and something a month. But now that I'm in the city, it's twice as much. So that's my current living situation. What airline has been the best to travel with? The best commercial airline that I have traveled with is the airline I took from Dubai back here to Thailand. Emirates Airlines, I think it was. It was the aircraft was much newer, much cleaner. The service was much better. I've always said that Dubai does things on a grand scale. So it was definitely, the leg room was definitely much better. Now, Kim, like in the States, you have different budget airlines. We do in Thailand as well. So I'm not going to say the names of those aircrafts, but these aircrafts that are lower price tickets are a little more used, a little more older. Some aircrafts do not offer food, except you have to pay for the food. It's extra. Some don't even offer luggage. You've got to pay for extra, pay extra for any luggage that you want to bring. So that's what it's like in here. I can't tell you the different prices because when I travel for work, I don't book those tickets. Work books all of my, if I travel commercially, work books those tickets for me. So I can't really price compare for you guys. What are a couple of new places you hope to travel in 2023? More of Europe. I would definitely like to see more of Europe. I've been having an itch for some reason to see snow. And it snowed in London this year, you guys, and I missed it. So I would love to see snow sometime. So Europe and snow, to answer your question. Kim, thank you so much for your great questions. I can do one more. Let me find it. Okay, here's another one. Hussein from Historical Field Trips in Jordan. Good morning from Scotland today. Asks, what are the things you like to explore while traveling, and when did you start traveling? I began traveling in 2019. That is what's created Julia Accetta's journey. But prior to that, I was raised a military dependent, so traveled with my military family my entire life. What are the things that you like to explore while traveling? I like to explore anything. I don't like to be in a place if I'm at work and just sit and do nothing except work. So, and then of course, when I'm traveling on my own, I do like to travel and do anything. I love being out in nature, waterfalls, hiking, beaches. I like a lot of outdoorsy stuff, but I also like indoorsy stuff. Shows, musicals, theater, museums, galleries. So I really like everything. I don't discriminate against exploring. I really do like everything. And okay, I will answer this one. I thought I was going to save this to the very last, but this is the last question I have so far. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment in the message. Contact me on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. But this is the final question that I have so far. And if you don't ask, if I don't receive any more questions, this will conclude Julia Accetta's Journey questions and answers. Okay, my dear friend Jenny with the G, finally I'm getting to your question. I know that a lot of you are probably wondering about this question. I get asked this question a lot. So Jenny from a G asks from Florida. Sorry, I can't see. Ask, do you have an end date to your travels? I do not have an end date to my travels. Like I said in one of my other videos, I don't ever have a plan B. I will face plan B when plan A exhausts itself. But right now, plan A is to keep doing what I'm doing. And plan A has not exhausted itself. I will know when I'm ready to have an end date to my travels, when the universe and when God speaks to me. Right now, I am still going. A lot of people also ask me, when am I going to visit the States? If I'm not going to move back. So to visit the States, it's a 24-hour flight from Thailand. It's extremely expensive. The jet lag itself, Thailand is 12 hours ahead of Florida. So, if you factor in the price of the airline tickets, the time it would take, the jet lag. My student is a 12-month student, which means he doesn't get, 8 weeks off in the summer. So I would have to take off a good month of work to, get my money's worth and to try to get over the jet lag and stuff. So I don't even have any intentions of going back to the States for a visit. There are other parts of the world that I would like to visit before going back to the States to visit. So, thank you for your patience, Jenny with a G. I hope that has answered everybody's question. Julia Accetta's Journey questions and answers. Thank you again, friends. Thank you so much for being on this journey with me. Thank you, a big, big, big thank you to those who have been on this journey with me since 2019, since before I left the States. I appreciate you. I value your support and your encouragement, and your genuine happiness and joy for me, with me. So welcome to those who are new, and love, 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 and blessings and abundance to all. Like I said, if you have other questions, keep them coming. I'll address them. But for now, that will conclude Julia Accetta's Journey questions and answers. Love to all. I did misspeak in some of the video, and I want to go back and fix my bloopers. At 3 minutes and 29 seconds, Kim from Florida, I said that she posed a lot of good questions back in 2013. That was a mistake. It was actually the first time I did Julia Acetta's Journey questions and answers in 2020. Also, 3 minutes, 39 seconds, answering Kim's questions. I said the sand in Florida, but her question was actually the sand in Thailand. And I know that I misspoke twice about that. So, and then at 10 minutes and 6 seconds, I showed you guys my coffee cup for the morning. It is a Singapore coffee cup and not a Scotland's coffee cup. So, forgive those bloopers and anything else that I have ever misspoken about in the past, present, or future, because I know it's going to happen again. I wanted to tell you guys, I am here for you, just as you have been there for me. I am trying something new this year in 2023. I am going to provide my services to you if you are so inclined to receive coaching from me. I will have 3 options for you. I will have a one-on-one option. I will have a small group option if you can find 3, 4, or 5 friends to receive help in life from me. I will also have an option where you can do small group as well as a private one-on-one. So remember those 3 options. I will teach you anything and everything that I have learned thus far on my journey. It is absolutely life-changing. I do not claim to be an expert. I don't think that anybody is an expert at this human life in journey. We are always learning and growing and transforming and becoming. It is continuous. You know, you don't reach a certain point and then you consider yourself an expert. Unless you are a master, and there are some ascended masters out there who have reached to that point, but I am not one of them. I will be more than happy and more than glad to share my learning journey with you, my journey of inner learning. And like I said, it is life changing, and I'm very, very excited to offer this to you guys. Leave a message, comments on this video, connect with me either on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. If you have my WhatsApp number, if you have my line number, that means you're a very personal friend, and reach out to me through any way. I am here for you. We are here to love and serve each other, and I really want to help you guys. I want to help as many people as I possibly can, just, you know, being a higher version of themselves. And it's remarkable, absolutely remarkable. If you have known me in the past prior to 2019, I'm telling you, I am not the same person. You know, yes, I am still, I think I'm freaking hilarious, but yes, I am still hilarious. I'm still bubbly. I'm still, you know, the life of the party kind of girl. But that's all like outside stuff. Inside, I am not the same person. So shoot me a message if you're interested. I really want to start getting people rolling on this. Make this your 2023, a new year, new you, and I will help you. So love to all. Thank you again for watching. I realized I made some bloopers while I was talking in the video, so I want to go back and correct what I had misspoken about. So at 3 minutes and 29 seconds, Kim from Florida, she posed a question in 2000. She posed her series of questions in 2000. No,